No, 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 no.
I got the tape.
No, 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 don't.
How much back?
Hey guys, Operator Drewski here, and today we're going to be talking about some more Battlefield 1 news. So, we all knew that Battlefield 1 is a pretty exciting game. It looks definitely fun to play. The Standard Edition is worth $60. The Deluxe Edition that comes with the Hellfighter, Red Baron, and Lawrence of Arabia pack, and all the new vehicle spins and battle packs and all that dog tag stuff, we don't really care about it. It's coming out for $79.99, so it's $20 more than the average $60 package. Now, we all were kind of happy about that because everybody was like looking at each other like, wait, no words of Premium? And if you didn't know, Premium was the kind of special edition of Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 you could get in the past games, where if you got Premium, you could get these expansion maps and you could get them really, really nice and early if you were the Deluxe Edition members or whatever, and you could get new guns, get new weapons, and new vehicles to play with. It was awesome. Premium was definitely a lot of fun. The bad thing about it is that it split up maps. It split up players from the vanilla players who bought the game for $60 and then the players who bought the game for $79. People who bought the game for $79 would have the advantage because they had tons of new maps to go play with, but then the vanilla people, which is definitely the majority of people, just had the standard like 8 or 10 maps. I think it was 10 maps on Battlefield 4. That's all they got. And the thing is that the population of the people on the new maps would always explode whenever a new DLC came out. Like, it was extremely popular, that one map that everybody was like flagshipping about because it was so cool. Whenever that flagship DLC map, loses its popularity after 2 weeks, everybody goes back to their favorite Siege of Shanghai or their favorite Zavod 311 or whatever, or their Conquest on Caspian border. That type of stuff would always happen, and it kind of breaks up the community and it also breaks up the fact that there are better maps usually in the DLCs than in the vanilla game mode. In the DLCs of Battlefield 4, I can't exactly name the maps myself because I haven't played Battlefield 4 in a while, to be honest, a lot, but there are some amazing DLC maps that I honestly love compared to the vanilla maps. Playing the vanilla maps are rather dry to me. I've played them over 80 hours per map, and I know the map exactly to the blades of grass on the ground. But so everybody thought that the game mode would just be everybody has the new maps, everybody has new vehicles, everybody has new weapons, we're all a family together, we can all play on these new maps together. Yay, for free. Good job, EA. You actually did something right for once. But EA had to lay down the hammer. They announced the 24th that Battlefield 1 Premium was a thing. It's called the Premium Pass now, and guess how much it's worth? Okay, so let's just talk about what it's actually worth, what the actual content within it will be. 16 new multiplayer maps, new operations and game modes, new elite classes, 20 new weapons, new vehicles, 14 Battlefield 1 battle packs, who cares, and 14 dog tags, who cares. So, with this content, 16 new multiplayer maps, that's pretty exciting. 20 new weapons, that's pretty exciting. New vehicles, that's pretty exciting. But the thing is that, is this worth the $50 price tag? So, let's say you really like Battlefield. You already pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition for $79.99. Well, we don't really care about you anymore because you haven't ordered the Premium Edition of Battlefield 1. So on top of that Deluxe Edition, you will have to pay $50 more so that you can have all the DLCs in the future. How do you feel about that? When EA pretty much marketed the game as no Premium Edition and that they were not going to split the player base by having DLCs and stuff in there, and then they just chop you right in the face and they go, hey, you also owe us $50 for all those DLCs you thought you were going to get. So, I don't really know how to feel about this. I feel like the standard premium editions before, I believe, were $79.99, which is fine by me. 20 more bucks for a deluxe kind of edition of a game is perfectly fine, and I honestly have felt like the past Battlefield games have given me much more content that I have paid them for. I'm extremely excited for Battlefield 1, and I was extremely excited for the deluxe edition being $79.99 and the player base not being split by premium members and such. But we have to ignore that with the fact that they told us exactly what's going to be going on, where the entire game, the most effective experience to play Battlefield 1 in now, is with a $130 package, and a lot of people are going to be negative about that. I am expecting, the Battlefield 1 Reddit right now to be exploding with what the heck, EA, because EA strikes again. They're always just wanting money. They are the producers, they are the publishers, they are not the developers of the game like DICE. In games that were just made by DICE, were out, and like Battlefield 2 and such. And Battlefield 2, I think in 2010, DICE once said that they would never ever have paid DLC, and now we're at the stage where paid DLC is nearly 90% of the game's price by itself. So guys, that is the news for today. Very, very sad, very, very heartbreaking that EA just had to mess with us once again. But I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and have a good day, guys.
Oh, hello, we made it!
No, this can't happen. No!
Yeah, get him, buddy!
Contact, man! What are you?
Oh my god, slow down! Oh god!